inhaling for a nice long breath. So inhale through your nose, blow up into your tummy, take a big breath. Exhale, use the shush, draw your belly button to your spine and flatten your back to the mat. Inhale, let your back arch. Big breath. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, use the shush to deflate your abs and bring belly button to spine. Inhale, let your back arch, relax your glutes. Exhale, draw your belly button to your spine and your lower back to mat to stretch out that lower spine. Inhale, relax your shoulders, take a big breath through your nose. Keep inhaling. Exhale, use the shush, draw your belly button to your spine and flatten your back to the floor. Inhale, let your pelvis rock out, let your back arch. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, draw your belly button to your spine and flatten your back to the floor. Inhaling, let your back arch, let your chest lift, expand your rib cage. Exhale, tuck your pelvis and keep tucking to a flat back until it feels really nice, like a little stretch through your lower back. Inhale, let your back arch. Nice, really nice, long, big breath through your nose. Exhale, flatten your abs, make the connection, belly button to spine and lower back to mat. Pop your hands on your tummy. Inhale, make sure everything's expanding, opening up, filling up with air. Exhale, draw your belly button down, tuck your pelvis and flatten your back. Inhale, rib cage fills up. Tummy fills up, glutes are relaxed, hammies are off. Exhale, draw your belly button to your spine, flatten your back for a nice little stretch. So important that our rib cage moves on our breath. Inhale, feel your rib cage expand. Keep expanding, keep lifting, letting your back arch. Exhale, really deflate those abs, really pull them down and in and flatten your back to the floor. Inhale through your nose, relax your hamstrings, relax your glutes, soften your shoulders. Exhale, draw your belly button down, flatten your back to the floor and have a nice little stretch in that lower back. 2 more good long breaths. Practice your inhale. So really inhale, keep expanding, keep lifting, open everything up. Exhale, use the shush, drive your belly button down and pull those abs flat to connect to the spine and lower back to mat. Inhale for as long as you can. Let your glutes go, let your hammies go. Practice a really big breath. And exhale, draw that belly button down and flatten your back to the floor for a little unlock and stretch in that lower spine. From here, I'll get you to roll onto your tummy. And you've got palms facing down and hands next to you, forehead on the ground. So tuck your chin fully, get your forehead on the ground, make sure it's resting there and your neck is relaxed. Inhale. Legs are out long, yep, a little bit wider than straight. Yep, inhale again, take a big breath. Exhale, draw your belly button to your spine, squeeze your glutes, lift your arms, pull your shoulder blades together and leave your head on the ground to stretch out your neck. Inhale to come down, let your shoulders relax. Exhale, pull your abs up. Squeeze your glutes, pull your shoulder blades together and reach for those ankles. That looks great. Inhale to come down. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes, reach for your ankles, armpits to hips, use the triceps to lift. Inhale to come down. Head is staying down so we can lengthen and soften the neck. Abs in, tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes and reach for those ankles. Pull in between those shoulder blades. Inhale down. Abs in, tuck your pelvis, squeeze those glutes and reach for your ankles. Inhale, soften your neck and shoulders. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes and pull your shoulder blades together, reaching for those ankles. Inhale to come down, soften your neck and shoulders. Exhale, pull your abs up, squeeze your glutes, armpits to hips and reaching. Feeling your triceps working and in between the shoulder blades. Inhale down, soften. Exhale, tuck, squeeze your glutes, reach for your ankles, armpits to hips, shoulder blades sliding together. Inhale, take a big breath. Draw your belly button to your spine. Connect your abs, squeeze your glutes and reach. Inhale down. Abs in, squeeze your glutes and reach armpits to hips. Inhale, soften neck and shoulders. Exhale, abs in, squeeze your glutes, reach for your ankles. Inhale, soften. Draw your belly button up, squeeze your glutes and reach. We've got 5 more, upper back should be working. Inhale, triceps should be working. Abs in, squeeze your glutes and reach armpits to hips, opening the chest, pulling the shoulder blades together. Looks great. Inhale. Abs in and reach, glutes on, leave your forehead on the mat. Inhale down. Tuck your pelvis, fire your glutes and reach. Inhale down. Abs in, tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes and reach. Let's do one more. Take a big breath. Relax your shoulders. Draw your abs up, squeeze your glutes and reach. Stay there and pulse your hands nice and small towards the ceiling. Work the triceps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. A little bit hard? All right, roll over onto your back. Oh no, let's go onto your side and we'll do clams. Okay, so your arm is out long, heels in line with tailbone. Legs are stacked. Now the first thing you want to check is that your knees match. Okay, yep. And you want to sometimes check if you've got your heels in line with your tailbone. Yours look good, so you can stay there. All right, so getting the glute to work on the top leg is what we're aiming for here with a stable pelvis and without rolling back in the hip so that the glute has to do the work and not the hip joint. Inhale for me now. Exhale, pull your abs in firm, squeeze your glute and lift your knee without rolling back in the hip. That's perfect. Inhale down. Pull your abs in firm, squeeze your glute and lift the knee without rolling back. Range of motion does not need to be high, glute just needs to be on. Inhale down, take a big breath. Pull your belly button to your spine, squeeze your glute and lift the knee. Inhale down, this should not be being lifted with the quad or felt in the hip flexor. Abs in, squeeze your glute, then lift your knee. Feet together, glute should be on to lift that knee. Inhale down, draw your abs in, glute squeeze, lift the knee, keep a stable pelvis and don't roll that top hip back to get your lift. Inhale down. Abs in, glute squeeze and lift. Range of motion is only as high as you can go without rolling back the hip. Inhale down, hips are stable. Use a good shush Pull your belly button to your spine, stabilize those lower tummy muscles and lift. Inhale down. Draw your abs in, glute squeeze and lift that knee. Inhale down. Pull your abs in. Glute squeeze, lift the knee. Inhale down. Glute should really be burning even with no band on this. Abs in, glute, and lift the knee. Inhale down. Pull your abs in, get your glute, and hold that glute squeeze there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. We've got 10 more. Inhale. Abs in, glute, and lift the knee. Stable hips. It looks great. Inhale down. Draw your abs in. Practice not using the quad to lift this. Inhale down. It should be all glute. Abs in, glute to lift. Out rolling back. Inhale. Abs in, glute to lift. You can feel where you've got a good glute on and it's not going too far over. Inhale, not lifting the leg too far over. Abs in, glute, and lift the knee. Inhale. Abs in and lift. Inhale, bottom leg is staying relaxed. Exhale, draw your belly button to your spine, stabilize your pelvis and lift. Inhale down, abs in, lift. Inhale down. A band wouldn't be added to this until you had the lift in the glute. Abs in without using your quad and your hip flexor. Inhale to come down. Abs in, glute squeeze and lift. Inhale down. Draw your belly button to your spine. Stabilize those hips. Lift with your glute and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. Nice. Other side. Heels in line with tailbone. So we'll take your feet out a little bit, Carl. Longer, yep. And then knees forward more. So take your knees more in front of you so we can line those heels up. I'm going to come and do it. Oh no, got it. Perfect. Right, have a check of your knees. Make sure they're exactly the same length. They're exactly stacked on top of each other. Okay, trick is here is letting go of that bottom glute now, telling it that it's done its job, and we're moving on to this top leg. Take an inhale. Draw your abs in, squeeze that top glute, and lift the knee. Inhale down. Range of motion may vary on each side for some people. Abs in, glute squeeze, lift the knee. Hip stays stable. Inhale down. Draw your belly button to your spine, squeeze your glute, lift the knee. Inhale down. Abs in, glute squeeze, lift the knee. Inhale down, soften the glutes, draw your belly button to your spine, deflate your abs, glute squeeze to lift the knee. Inhale down, use a good shush for abs in, glute and lift. It's perfect. Inhale down, focus on that top glute, make it do the lift, abs in, good. Inhale down, draw your belly button to your spine, make the glute, lift the knee and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, keep the quad and the hip flexor out of it. Abs in, glute to lift the knee, use a good shush. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale. If you've got the glute lifting the knee without your quad and your hip flexor, this actually should be really hard. Inhale down, even without the band yet. Abs and glute to lift the knee. Focus on that glute. Inhale down. Draw your belly button to your spine. Hips are stacked and stable, and lift. Inhale. Abs in, glute to lift. 5. Inhale down. Abs in. 4. Inhale down. Abs and glute squeeze. 3. Inhale. Abs and glute to lift. 2. Inhale. Abs and glute lift and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. All right, roll over onto your back. Legs all the way out long. And move your legs to the left a little bit. Even more. Even if it feels weird. All right, shake those legs off. Now we're wanting to really relax through the hip flexors and let yourself have a small arch in your back. Don't lie down and half tuck your back to the floor to get it flat. We want your normal natural arch when we're lying down like this, so your hip flexors are lengthened, glutes are relaxed. Pop your hands behind your head. Let's do a quick fire of some abs here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, tuck your chin, pull your abs flat, belly button to spine, and sit up, making sure your abs are flat to the floor. Inhale down, not to the floor, to your spine. Abs in and sit up. Draw your belly button down and flatten your abs. Inhale, leave the small arch in your back, relax your glutes and sit up. Good. Inhale down. Abs in and sit up. Draw your rib cage down and pull those abs flat. Keep exhaling until you see that they're flat. Inhale down. This should be hard if you can get your abs to go straight away. Pull them in, flatten them down. Make sure they're not pushing away from you. It is so bad for your back if your abs are pushing out and away from you in sit-ups. Your abs need to pull flat. Inhale down. The closer they can get to your back, the better, right? Because then they look after your back. Good. Inhale. Abs in 10. You can hear that Carl's using a great shush. He's emptying out his abs, deflating them so that they can get full function. Abs in and sit up. Full connection in those abs. Inhale. They look simple, but connect your abs. They're the only thing that's working here. Inhale down, tuck your chin early, we're not dragging the neck up, and sit up. Inhale down. Abs in, pull your belly button to your spine. Inhale down, abs in. 5, what a great way to do sit-ups without using any hips or hip flexors. Inhale, abs in. 4, slide your armpits to hips and your rib cage down to connect. Abs in. 3. Good. Inhale through your nose. Abs in. 2. Inhale through your nose. Abs in. 1. Stay there. Now pulse this in your abs. Really exhale. Really connect your abs. Don't flatten your back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the floor. Relax your legs. Don't use your hips. Abs in and sit up. Pulling belly button to spine and flattening your abs. Inhale. Abs in and sit up. Rib cage sliding, armpits to hips. Inhale. It's a really good chance to connect to your abs and really get them to fire. This is the only way we can do abs without using the back. There should be no back in this. Abs in and sit up. The back can let go and the abs can fire. Abs in 10. Inhale. Abs in 9. Inhale. Abs in 8. Inhale. Abs in 7. Inhale, abs in 6. Inhale, abs in 5. Belly button to spine. Inhale, abs in 4. Inhale, abs in 3. If you've got this and the abs are working, it should be really hard. A little bit of a shake going on to get these abs to fire like this. Inhale, abs in, stay there and pulse it out. 10, 9. Now everything is staying still. Hips are relaxed. You're just using your abs. Your back still has a small arch and it's not coming flat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Were you wondering how long I was going to talk for? Without counting? Right, last set. Inhale through your nose. Abs in and sit up. Relax those hips. Inhale, no glutes. Abs in and sit up, leaving the small arch in your back. Inhale, drive that rib cage down to connect with the abs. Inhale, when you look down, you should not see a loafing, you should see a flattening. They should be pulling down towards your spine. Inhale, think deep down, right underneath the big muscles into the smaller tummy muscles. Inhale, abs in 10. Inhale, abs in 9. Inhale, abs in 8. Inhale, abs in 7. Inhale, abs in 6. Inhale, relax your hips, abs in 5. Inhale, abs in 4. Really shush, really empty them and connect. Abs in 3, belly button to spine. Abs in 2. Abs in 1. Stay there, pulse it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down. Woo! So good. Right, over onto your tummy. Last exercise. Knees wide and heels together. So your forehead is on your hands, your knees at about the edge of the mat. Yep, and flex those feet open. Now, if this is tight, don't take your knees that far out. So what I'll get you to do, Carl, is bring your knees in for starters. Yep, just to show people at home that if this position feels tight for you, you need to bring your knees in a little bit. And then as you can stretch out through the hips and the hip flexors and tuck your pelvis, then you would start to move your knees out wider to get a really good stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, draw your belly button to your spine, tuck your pelvis and squeeze your glutes and stretch out the front of the hips and the pelvis. Inhale to relax. Draw your abs up off the floor, tuck your pelvis and squeeze those glutes. Inhale, relax your hamstrings. Exhale, tuck your pelvis and squeeze. You're tucking your pelvis as hard as you can here to get this stretch. Inhale, big breath. Abs up, tuck and squeeze those glutes. Awesome, that looks great. Inhale, relax your hammies. Tuck and squeeze your glutes. Inhaling to relax your shoulders. Abs in, squeeze. Inhale to relax. Draw your belly button up, tuck your pelvis and fire those glutes. Inhale to relax. Now do not lift your knees here. Tuck and squeeze. Do not lift your knees. That will be you trying to pull this whole thing with your lower back. It needs to come from the pelvis. Inhale, leave your knees down and tuck through the pelvis to get the stretch through your hips. Inhale, relax your neck and shoulders. Exhale, pull your abs up like there's a pin pricking into your belly button, and tuck and tuck and tuck and fire those glutes. You should be coming out of your sway back. Inhale, draw your abs up, tuck and squeeze. Now hold this glute squeeze and have this stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just a few more to go. Take a big breath. This one takes a little while to get moving and to open up the hips. Tuck and fire your glutes to lengthen and stretch through those hip flexors. Inhale to relax. Exhale, draw your belly button to your spine, tuck your pelvis and fire those glutes. Inhaling to relax. Draw your belly button up, tuck and squeeze. Inhaling, glutes should really be going for it now. Abs in, tuck and fire those glutes. Tuck your pelvis, tuck your pelvis, tuck your pelvis. Leave your knees down. Inhaling to relax. Really opening up the hips. Abs in, tuck and squeeze. Inhale to relax. Draw your belly button up, tuck your pelvis and squeeze those glutes. We've got 2 more. Inhale, nice long breath. Exhale, tuck and squeeze. Inhaling to relax. Abs in, tuck and squeeze and hold that stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep tucking. 4, keep the glutes on. 3, 2, 1, and release down. Oh, that was quite a stretch today.